hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And we're back. This time it's not a ranked battle, but we are following the ranked singles rules. It's another battle with RaiJolt, longtime viewer of the channel, done a lot of Mega Man Maker stuff together, and he's into Pokemon. He still does not have Raichu or Jolteon on his team. Shame on him. He's got a Charizard. This is his first time seeing Hail, because I recorded this before I even uploaded the first episode of this Hail team. So he's probably looking at this going like, what do I do with this now? Also, I've made some changes to the Hail team. Notice we no longer have the Rotom Frost. We have a Choice Scarf, Timid Nature, Abomasnow, and a Jolly Natured Slush Rush Beartic. We're going to try those out, because Hail looks good against most of this team. I think, I guess, I don't know. And we're gonna bring the Jellicent to maybe deal with Charizard. I don't know. Nothing looks good here. Like, he's taking a long time to decide. Again, though, this is his doubles team. He mainly plays more doubles. He said he made some changes to this since last time. Oh yeah, the Bronzong, that's new. But I'm kind of expecting to get destroyed by Charizard here. That tends to happen when there's a Charizard around. I might need to make the Silvally into Silvally Rock type to deal with Charizard. Or another thing I was thinking of is... oh, we have Toxtricity. I'm going to go for the Blizzard. Because Toxtricity is only like base 75 speed-ish. I think that's what it is. Using Protect. Okay. That's okay because Blizzard gets through Protect. But not in this generation. That's lame. When did they change that? I thought Blizzard in a hailstorm would go through Protect and still deal like 30% damage or something like that. Now I don't know what to do. Well, you know what? We're still probably faster than this thing, so let's go for the... we're faster. He totally didn't see that coming. We didn't kill it. He goes for the Boom Burst, which doesn't kill us, miraculously. And he gets his Throat Spray off. Yeah, we've seen this tactic before. We know what Toxtricity does. And since we're faster, we're just going to go for another Blizzard. That's just going to wreck him, because nothing particularly wanted to switch into a Blizzard like that. So yeah, Choice Scarf on Abomasnow, I'm expecting that to throw off a lot of people. Uh-oh, it's Charizard. We knew it. He's going to Dynamax this thing and go for the Max Fly. This is what Charizards do. He wants this Hail gone, and I want the Hail there. But I can't do anything about that right now, so let's have Jellicent absorb the Fire attack. Well, not necessarily absorb. It doesn't have Fire Absorb. It has Water Absorb. But doesn't Hail plus Fire equal Water? So technically my Water Absorb should be activating right here. That's totally not how Pokemon works. I don't really know how Pokemon works, because I thought Blizzard was going to go through Protect, and it doesn't. Sunlight turned harsh. Okay, now this Charizard probably has Solar Beam, which will turn into Max Grass attack. What is that thing called? Max Overgrowth, that's what it's called. Yes, thank you, Charizard. That's a lot of damage. Let's see how much we restore with Strike Sap. Gosh, this move is broken. So lower its attack, even though its attack is probably already being lowered by its nature, we still restored like half our health. Oh, that's not enough to take another max overgrowth, though. So, I mean, I could Dynamax here and, like, do a max guard, but actually, I'm betting he's not going to go for a max flare. And this is his last turn of Dynamax, which means it's also the last turn that he can switch the weather. So, if he doesn't go, if he goes for max flare and he predicted this, good for him. He didn't predict it. Max air. Oh, I don't like that. Because he's going to get a speed boost out of that. Now, we were also in the Discord chatting back and forth during this match as well. His Discord channel. And he's like, yeah, I got rid of the Obama snow. And I'm like, yes, you did. That's okay. You can't change the weather now. We have this. We have liquidation on this Beartic. Now, the thing is, though, the reason I don't like that speed boost is because now I don't know if we're going to be faster than this Charizard or not. And I don't want to Dynamax with Beartic and go for Max Geyser, because then that will set Rain. I don't want to set Rain. So let's just go for the liquidation. And we're going to hope for the best. We're still faster. We're still faster. Ha! Take that, Charizard. Well, this version of the Hail team has a weapon against Charizard. I like this. I was really iffy about this whole Beartic and Choice Scarf Obama Snow combination, but thus far I'm liking it. Now I still might go with a more offensive-oriented Arcanine. Maybe I'd like to give him Life Orb, but Beartic, as you can see, is using our Life Orb. Dracovish, we're going to be faster than this. And we're just going to go for the max. We have Play Rough on this thing, so we're going to go for the max Fairy move. Its name escapes me at the moment. See, I was really iffy with this being Slush Rush and Physical Attacker, but you know what? I think I can get on board with this. So even if we manage to not kill this thing here, Max Starfall, that's what it is. We are setting an anti-dragon terrain. Did it survive? It did. It survived. We weren't supposed to survive that. But it dies to hail. So it's all good. And that Earthquake did, like, nothing. Earthquake, really? Well, I guess not Vicious Rend because it's not faster, but well, it's not like we resist anything. Huh. Well, that worked out really well, but we are doing a best 2 out of 3, just like we did last time. And so we're going to pick the same, yes, the second iteration of our heal team, but he hasn't seen the first iteration either. The Arcanine, Como-O, Silvally, and Jellicent, those are all still the same. All I did was switch the Obama Snow. I told you I made a couple different Obama Snow sets. And I switched out the Rotom Frost with the Beartic. And I am liking this. Yeah, that's the same team again. I was probably expecting Hail again, of course. He might even just lead off with Charizard. That's kind of what I'm expecting. Given the way things just kind of went. I could lead off with Jellicent and just Dynamax and go Max Geyser. And stall out his Charizard that way. And then do the Hail thing again. But actually, I'm going to go with Silvally. Just in case he doesn't go with the Charizard lead. And I don't know, maybe goes for the Whimsicott. Alright, sending out the Toxtricity again. That's fine. I think that's fine. Am I fine with that? We'll just go for the parting shot. We are faster. So, lower its attack and special attack. And now he knows we're Silvally Poison, because he didn't know that before either. And I should just go into Como-O, because we're soundproof. So we're just like immune to most of the things that this guy's going to try to do. He's not having a good... RaiJolt's not having a good time here. We're just kind of outplaying him. We're going to fire off a Dragon Claw. I don't know what he's going to do here. But none of his Pokemon besides Whimsicott really want to take a Dragon Claw. Oh, there's a Gyarados. I don't really want a Gyarados. Now, maybe I could go into Arcanine, get an attack drop on this Gyarados. We didn't... That wasn't awful damage, even after being intimidated. I could go back into Silvally. That's kind of slow. We could get an attack drop, and then maybe try and go for a... if I lose... I don't want to lose this. That's the problem. We'll go for the Dynamax. Hey, someone finally brought a Gyarados against me. I see it in the team previews all the time, but most of the time I'm not seeing it brought in against me. No matter which team I've had on here. Ice Fang. That's not going to do much for you. Gyarados is also faster than me. Yeah, that didn't quite finish it. But you know what? We can set Hail. He doesn't know what our third Pokemon is that we brought yet. He doesn't know that I didn't bring the Beartic. Bounce. Okay, so using the 2-turn move, he's going for the bounce here. And yeah, he avoids the attack because he's bouncing. That's one way you can kind of stall out Dynamax turns. Well then, in that case, this is why I don't like bounce. It is not 100% accurate. It's a 2-turn move that is not 100% accurate. It does have like a 30% chance of paralyzing your opponent, but it has to hit. It didn't hit. So I went for the Max Knuckle, bring our attack stat back to normal. And here's a Charizard. He stalled out our Dynamax, though. He lost Pokemon for it, but he did stall out our Dynamax. Let's Dragon Claw? Well, let's test how bulky our Como-O is. I mean, granted, I would probably like to keep the Como-O for the Toxtricity, but in the same regard, if I can get Silvally in and set up a Swords Dance, I probably don't need Como-O to deal with Toxtricity. Well, that's a lot of damage, but we were able to take it. That was okay damage, given the fact that he's Dynamaxed. If he wasn't Dynamaxed, this would be a clean 2-hit kill. I guess we're just gonna lose our Como-O here. That's okay. It's not, but it's happening. And we'll bring out our Arcanine. Yeah, so the other option I might do next time you guys see this team, I might make this into a choice band Jolly Arcanine. Well, it'll be a different Arcanine, so I'm not like taking this Pokemon and giving it a mint and re-EV training it. No, I'll have two Arcanines. He's going for Max Wormwind because that lowers our attack stat. So he's expecting a Wild Charge here. Maybe I should have Choice Band and have Wild Charge and all that stuff, but we don't. We do have Snarl, though. We have Snarl. He's like, we're using Snarl? I'm like, yeah, why not? I can neuter both physical and special attackers with this Arcanine. Snarl for that. It makes a great combo with Parting Shot. And then we've got the... We're not doing bad damage either to this Charizard. And then we've got the Intimidate and Will-O-Wisp to deal with physical attackers. So I still kind of like this Arcanine, this defensive Arcanine, is just a way to slowly chip away at our opponent's physical or special attacking stat. Of course, the flip side of that is it tends to really slow down the game, and we don't have a timer in this match, but we do have timers when we're doing the actual ranked singles. Air Slash, that's not what you want to be doing. We have a Citrus Berry. Yay! And okay, after all of that lowering, we're gonna Morning Sun here. He's going for a flinch. That was really sad damage. Really sad damage. But I know he's got that Toxtricity, and we don't have Como-O, so I want to get this Silvally in, and I want to get him set up. Air Slash that doesn't do much. We're going to Swords Dance up. And he's actually going to go for Heat Wave here. You can tell that it's a doubles team when your Charizard has Heat Wave. Because Heat Wave does have a chance to miss. We're just going to go for our multi-attack. That'll finish us off. He's actually trying to get a burn here. That would be bad news for us. But no burn. Can Heat Wave cause burns? It probably can. And there's Toxtricity. We should be faster than it, and we're just going to Crunch. And that kills it, right? Oh, that didn't kill it. Well, that's not good. Arcanine, you've got some special defense EVs. Can you take this thing out? Will Flamethrower kill it from here? Probably. Toxtricity is not a particularly defensive Pokemon. Hey, we survived it. That's awesome. And there goes Toxtricity. Okay, cool. That worked. Well, we already won our best of 3, so... Also, like last time, we decided to do a couple double battles. I decided to record one of them because we're only at 19 minutes, and and we won both those rounds. So there's going to be a little break here where we got set up. And so yeah, now we're taking our same teams and we're going to do doubles battles. I keep team previewing. You'd think I'd have his team memorized by now. What do I want to do to lead off? I mean, I could just lead off with Hail, but if he leads off with Charizard, we would be in a load of trouble. We're going to lead off with Arcanine Silvally, and then we're gonna bring Hail. I also thought that we were going to do a 6-on-6 doubles battle like we did last time. I let him set the rules, and then at this point I noticed, oh, this is only 4. Well, we're still going with this. All right, doubles battle. This is just kind of a bonus for you guys. I'm not big into doubles battling. I prefer singles. That's just me. Doubles, I feel, has a lot. There's a lot more dynamics to it. Dynamics that I'm not necessarily a fan of. Alright, so we've got that intimidated. Let's get a Will-O-Wisp on that Dracovish. And Parting Shot the Toxtricity. I'm setting something up here. This is going to be cool. It's only going to be cool if it works out. But I don't see why it shouldn't. He's swapping Toxtricity. Oh, for Charizard. Oh, this could end up working out better. So Parting Shot there. And we are actually going to bring in Beartic. So the way that this plan is working, I have to switch. It has to be either Abomasnow or Beartic. It's going to be Beartic. So the way this works with speed and moves and such that change speed, the speed change will activate right away. So for instance, if he had... Wait. That wasn't an awful idea. Go for a Will-O-Wisp, and yeah, attack drop, and now Will-O-Wisp on that Dracovish. It's pretty much neutered. So the way this works, the way it used to be is that, you know, speed changes and like that wouldn't take effect until basically the end of the turn. But now, speed changes activate immediately. So, say for instance, Arcanine used something that boosted Beartic's speed. Well, then his speed would be factored into the next. So if he outsped one of the others after his speed boost, he would still get that. And that's what's going to happen here, except Arcanine is switching out for Snow Warning Abomasnow. And so now we have Hail, we've got our Slush Rush, and we outspeed that Charizard. No Charizard for you, RaiJolt. We're not doing that today. Now we've got the Hail going on, Vicious Rend. That still did some damage. Alright, now that was a big blow to him. And yeah, he's just kind of getting outplayed here. But we did do another doubles battle after this where he led with Charizard and Whimsicott. And I really don't have good answers for that, because Whimsicott just goes for Tailwind, outspeeds everything, and kills all my stuff, and my Beartic, and yeah. So, yeah, two stage speed increases, well, like Tailwind brings. Our Slush Rush does not, Slush Rush Beartic does not outspeed that. No, not at all. Dracovish used Protect. Oh, that's fine, because I'm not really caring about Dracovish right now. Actually, I meant to Dynamax here. But I think what happened is I was checking the Dynamax moves or changing something, and then I clicked off of it, and then it didn't stay Dynamax. Well, we still got the kill on the Whimsicott thanks to the hail. Alright, and here comes the Toxtricity. These are his final 2 Pokemon. We still have all our Pokemon. Okay, so here we go. We're getting a Dynamax. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to max Starfall on the Dracovish. I'm like, wait a minute. The Dracovish isn't the threat. I need to do that. Yeah, see, I backed out of the Dynamax move, and it backed me out of Dynamax. So I needed to click Dynamax again, and I didn't. The Toxtricity is the threat here. Dracovish has been neutered. It'll get neutered even further when we bring Arcanine out again. But yeah, I need to kill this Toxtricity. He's obviously Dynamaxing the Toxtricity. And I'm over here, and then I'm like, hey, why didn't I Dynamax? I was totally trying to Dynamax. I didn't get to Dynamax. That thing is still doing a ton of damage. Killed my Beartic. I can barely believe it. Yeah, the bear jokes are coming. Well, that Blizzard did quite a bit to the Dracovish. I would kind of like to get him off the board at this point. Arcanine. I guess we got to try and get some snarls going on that Toxtricity. He's got that Tailwind up. Yeah, I had such a great opening, and now it's kind of starting to go to crap. Due to some misclicking. Misclicking and accidentally backing out of my Dynamax. Because if... we might have survived... Well, I don't... maybe Beartic wouldn't have survived, because he was getting double teamed there. Oh, there goes my Abomasnow. I was kind of counting on him to get rid of that Dracovish. So I'm... At this point, I'm tired of the Dracovish. That increases special attack even more? Oh, come on. Dracovish is gone. It'll die to the burn and the hail. And the hail and the burn. It's gonna feel the burn. Okay, so that leaves Silvally and my Arcanine. And then, once again, I have another moment of I don't understand what's going on here. So this, see how it goes back to Max Strike? So I assume that, okay, I guess even with our Toxic Plate, it still becomes Max Strike. So I'm like, I guess I'll go with that to help lower its speed if I need a second attack on it. That's not how this works, though. I wasn't aware of how this worked, Dynamaxing a Silvally that has a different type on it. So the multi-attack actually does become the attack of the max move of whatever memory type you have on. In this case, it becomes Max Ooze, which is not something you really want to be doing against Toxtricity. Now I'm about to find that out. Yeah, things were going so well for me in this battle. Although I am still very much likely going to win because I've still got 2 Pokemon and I've only got to take out his Toxtricity, but I'm making this a lot closer than what it should be. There's a Max Lightning. And yeah, that's going to kill Arcanine. I do like the looks of Max Ooze. But then it was like Max Ooze, and I'm like, wait a minute, it said Max Strike when I went to select it. Our hail stopped. Oh, and his Tailwind is gone. His Tailwind is gone. That means we're faster than him. His Dynamax is done. Okay, then this will do enough damage, hopefully. If not, we're about to take a ton. And there's Max Darkness. And hey, that worked. Okay. So, yeah, we still got the win here. We had a second battle after this, like I said, and he kind of destroyed me with Whimsicott Charizard. It's probably what he should have done here. But, yeah, that is going to be all for me for now. Hope you guys are enjoying this Hail Team. I'm going to try more with the Bear Tick and Choice Scarf Abomasnow combination next time. I like that combination. I like where that went. Curious to see how that's going to continue to work in ranked singles.